Clip you guys saw there was the front squatting. Kept the weight light this workout, kept the reps high, 5 sets of 10. The set you guys saw there was set number 3. It was tough. Those will definitely get you breathing for sure, but I always like throwing those in on my back day. It sets the tempo for the rest of the workout. Really warms me up for heavy lifting. And if your back days are similar like mine, they're going to be intense, they're going to be a little heavy, go ahead and give those a go. A few tips on those before going into them. I always throw them in at the very beginning of the workout. The warm up and mobility is crucial for these if you want to have a good set, if you want to have good performance. So open up the hips, crucial for getting that depth. Roll out your calves. Believe it or not, calves are tight or sore from, running or whatever cardio you're doing. Rolling them out is definitely going to help, and it's going to help you be more mobile, especially in the hole and breaking past parallel. Open up the shoulders, the rotator cuffs. You want to make sure everything is warm. If you can, warm up the core, maybe 3 sets of plank holds. Do something to get it engaged and get that mind muscle connection going. Core is going to be a big driving factor in these, especially getting past those sticking points. Open up the lats. Why am I going to open up the lats? Front squat, that's all legs. Believe it or not, the lats have a lot to do with that front rack position. A lot of people say that they can't do these or they're uncomfortable because of pain in the wrists aren't flexible. I used to have that same problem. I've been there. Once I started warming up my lat, opening it up, make sure it's flexible, the wrist issue went away. I've been able to keep elbows up high in the front rack position. It's going to feel comfortable. Not even going to be really thinking about that wrist pain. So make sure the lats are open, warm, they got blood flowing in there. Don't want to have a pump for these for sure. That's going to limit that mobility. So what I like to do is get a PVC pipe, do those pass-throughs, do some light upright rows, some pressing movements, put the PVC pipe behind your neck, roll yourself out, driving through with the lats, the elbows. That's going to help you keep those elbows up, your head up, chest up, that core braced. It's going to help you keep that good form throughout the whole movement. It's going to help you out with that whole wrist mobility issue. The more you do them, the more comfortable you're going to get. You're going to notice that you're going to want to have a good warm-up. I highly recommend throwing a good warm-up and mobility in there. Get to the gym maybe 10-15 minutes early. That way you're not rushed. Let your caffeine kick in, get your mind right. Another pointer, start with the bar, get comfortable with the movement. Get a couple pause reps in there at the bottom of the hole, practicing exploding up, keeping that core tight, do a few tempo squats, and then add weight. Add weight with what you're comfortable. Now let's talk a little bit about the form. Just like a squat, shoulder width, 1 foot slightly out at the top. Brace your core, go down in the hole, brace your legs, breathe out, and explode up. That's gonna help you throughout the whole movement. These definitely get you breathing. They feel like you're doing cardio. You might feel like dying throughout some reps. I know I did today. But make sure you're breathing throughout the movement. Make sure you're bracing and keeping everything tight, especially that core. This can be a great core builder if you're doing it right and you have that mind muscle connection. That's why that warm up is so crucial. It's a good quad burner, good quad builder, hamstrings, glutes, core, and it's going to set the tempo for your rest of your workout. My back days are usually heavy and intense, so this is a great movement to start with. Just gets my mind right, sets the tempo for the rest of the workout. Today was a day where I didn't even want to really go in. I still went in, just pictured myself fresh in the workout and chugged a big old glass of water, took a little pre-workout, and then headed to the gym. I know some days are tough getting out of bed, getting to the gym. As long as you start moving and get there, the only option you have left is just to crush your workout. But go ahead and give these a go. I know I didn't film the rest of the back workout just because there was a lot of people today. This was one of the few sets that I was able to film. Go ahead and give these front squats a go. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make just a whole video of me walking through the movement, prep, and then going through the front squat. Go ahead and give that a go, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What's going on, guys? Just wanted to give you kind of where I've been, what I've been doing, give you guys a little update. Since I first started, I was going through a transition where I was trying to just figure out what I wanted to do. I was kind of already doing it, but you kind of let a lot of noise into the equation to your personal life and to the path you're supposed to take, what you should do, this and that. Being young, you don't really know where you're going or what you're doing, so you kind of just go with the flow. For the past 2-3 years, I've kind of just been working. I've had a few corporate jobs. They've been great jobs. I learned a lot about myself. I developed my skill set, learned how to deal with people, work with people, learned a lot of things that I loved in terms of knowing what I wanted to do, where I want my life to go, person I want to be. One thing I want to do say is that, wherever you're going, whatever you want to do, you kind of just need to commit, have a clear vision, have that focus, and back it up with action. Back it up with doing. That's what's ultimately going to get you to your goal. Everything that I was doing, it wasn't for myself necessarily. It was kind of just to fit a mold, fit someone who I really wasn't. I was learning a lot, developing myself and my skill set, but it wasn't necessarily making me happy. It wasn't the things I wanted to do. Kind of all just led me back to what truly made me happy, where I see myself going in life and, you know, the person I want to become and I'm becoming, you know, day to day, that you can take into your life and implement it day to day. And that's going to help you better yourself, whether that's mentally, physically, spiritually. If you can take one thing away from these videos, I've done more than enough. The doing and creating is what I like. The rest is, you know, for you to give and take inspiration or motivation. And that's honestly all I really care about at the end of the day. And like I was saying, it all led me back to this. CTG, craving the grind, creating, doing stuff that you love, that you're passionate about. Not only betters you, but it can better other people bettering themselves. That'll transcend into more people, and ultimately it's just a ripple effect, and it can just make a bigger impact, whether that's through exercise, which leads to physical changes, to more confidence, to better relationships, to career advancements. It's just a ripple effect, and that's what I love about this. I'm not the biggest guy, I'm not the strongest guy, I'm just a normal person. Honestly, I just work hard. Like, I'm not gifted, talented, I'm not smart. I just work hard, and that's what I'm hoping to do. Health and fitness, that's what I want to do with this channel. Workouts, tips, and motivation. Implement into your life, you know, whether you take motivation or inspiration from this. At the end of the day, it all comes down to you, and if you can use it to better yourself or make an impact in someone else's life, then, you know, I'm doing what I set out to do. So if you ever do any of these workouts, go ahead and tag me. And yeah, I hope that we can connect. I guess sometimes it takes letting go to really just figure out what you truly, you know, love to do. And, you know, when that urge is there and you can't stop thinking about it, it's all you think about, you should really do it, because that fear and that anxiety will get to a certain point to where you just can't really live your life anymore. And that's not a good way to live, because, you know, tomorrow's never guaranteed. Go after what you want, what you love to do, what you're passionate about, and crave the grind. Do it the best you can, and just enjoy the process. Because the process, it's the doing, it's the creating, that's the fun part. It's not whenever you get to the top, it's that process of getting better, whether it's in the gym or in your career or your relationships or a project you're working on, a school degree that you're trying to get. Kind of why I'm on here, you know, to document little milestones, help where I can. I'm here to motivate and inspire you guys to do the same in your life. Yeah, CTG, crave the grind. Let's get it.